Another great find from Kuhn Rikon. This is a Swiss company.
Yes.
And this is their Kuhn Rikon cutting board with foldable rim. How does this work?
Okay, so it has this high rim here. So while you're cutting, you kind of do your carrots, your onions, your peppers, whatever it is, and you can sort of scoosh it all to this side right here, so it makes it easy. And then it has this high lip here, so you could pick this up, hold it with one hand if you want to, and then pour it directly, and you're not losing, you're not having to go off this way, and you don't lose everything. Then it goes in the dishwasher. And David, if you're doing things like fish or chicken and you don't want to contaminate your butcher block,
right,
this is what you use on top of it. Goes in the dishwasher, keep it sanitary.
But it also has this portion.
Yes.
Which is foldable. What?
Yeah.
Did he break it? No, he didn't.
No.
This is called the foldable rim. So you can fold it down or you can pop it up.
Yeah.
Any way you want to do it. Now, this is made of what?
It's a polypropylene. So
polypropylene, which is a fancy word for plastic.
Yeah, right. And it's a cook grade, so it's BPA free and all that. So what I love is whenever you're doing raw chicken or fish, one thing I love about this is what I use this for, is I like to butterfly my chicken breasts to make cutlets. And don't do this on a wooden cutting board. It's just, you're gonna get chicken and mash like into those pores. So I can go ahead, come here and pound out my chicken, and I'm gonna make cutlets. I use porking good rinds, and I bread them with that.
And you make it low carb free.
That's right, and it's delicious. And then here's the best part, is when I take this on, now if I did this on wood underneath there, you would just have that almost like pounded into the wood. Where here, if I pull it off, you can see underneath. See there? Nothing. And that's why this easily comes off. There's no...
Now, the chicken's been pounded, but it's not been pulverized.
Right, right.
Now, if you pulverize chicken, it becomes just a mess.
Just mush, yeah.
Mush is a better word.
Mush, yeah, that's right.
Mush is a better word. This is lovely. And if you're looking to cut steaks after they come out, after they've rested,
yep,
and they've reabsorbed all their juices. Now, Chef Jeremy, so you'll know, is the original knife dude.
Oh, hey, thank you.
He's been doing knives since you were, what, 16?
16, yeah.
16.
Same age I started cooking, actually, at a fairgrounds. I was doing chopping peppers and onions.
Were you?
Yeah, at a sausage thing at the fairgrounds in LA.
Oh my
Anyway,
word.
that's how I started cooking.
That's how he started and got his knife skills.
Yeah.
This is, and he became a chef somewhere along the way. But
yeah,
this is available for you in 3 different color choices. Now, this is just reduced in price. First day ever at this low sale, or clearance price, I should say. And ordinarily, this is $23. Tonight is $15.99. You're going to choose the gray. This color is called aqua. This is the blue. And finally, we have the red. All of these work out beautifully, and they all go in the dishwasher for quick and easy
cleanup? They go in the dishwasher for quick and easy cleanup. And I want to mention, too, that Kuhn Rikon is a Swiss brand-rooted company in excellence since 1899. They're proudly operated in Rincon, Switzerland. They're family-owned, woman-led, and they care for legacy and innovation empowerment. And they're iconic in USA since the 80s. And they have headquarters in Tennessee here.
We have the pleasure of meeting all the good folks from Kuhn Rikon every year at the Inspired Home Show in Chicago. Yeah. I just made my plane reservations and hotel reservations because I'm going for a few days to host the Housewares Charity Foundation charity dinner, and then also to walk the show for at least a half a day.
Yeah.
And during that half a day's time, we spend some time in the Kuhn Rikon booth. And we meet all the kind folks that work at the company, or at least some of them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
This is ideal. Don't miss out on this if you're looking for something that you can cut salmon with the skin.
Yeah, it just things that, things that are smelly or whatnot. You don't want to use this. You can, whether it's raw meat or whether it's cooked meat and you're pulling it out, you'll use this all the time. And it has that rim that does fold down, so for easy storage space, you can fold that rim down. I love this because, like, for your bread over here, if you've ever tried, like if we come over here, if you ever tried to pick up one of these cutting boards, they're like impossible. They'll slide around. It's hard to get your fingers on them.
And if my fingers are wet, forget about it.
Yeah.
Or if they're greasy, forget about it.
Right.
We've all tried to pick.
It's right.
How do you get it off? It's nearly impossible.
And that's why they made this. You can easily pick it up. You can cut things, slide them over to the side, and then pour it off into a bowl. Of course, that's bread, but if you're doing your mirepoix, your celery, your carrots,
and
your
maybe
onions,
you want the crumbs too.
Oh,
because
yeah.
they help to thicken the broth.
Love that.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're chopping onion and you've got little tiny shards of onion on there. That happens to me all the time.
Or garlic.
I cut up garlic, or sometimes I buy garlic already cut
Yeah.
because I'm lazy. But
okay.
the onions I like to cut myself. But invariably I get them stuck somewhere on the board, or little pieces get stuck. And this is easy to rake it all away. And zucchini the same way, because it's a wet vegetable and can be kind of hard to chop and then get everything into the pot for whatever you're making.
Yeah.
This is really lovely.
Love it. And it takes up just about as much space as a plate in your dishwasher.
About
That's
that. And we have this in gray, most limited. We have aqua, we have blue, and finally we have red. But there is no reorder on this. This is clearance price. Chef Jeremy, good to have you back, sir.
Thanks, brother.
Always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
Now, we're going to talk about another Prepology product, and we have Chef Mark Gill here